All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome into my first really play of Vintage Story. I recently only heard about this game, guys. I had never heard about it. I guess it's been around since 2016. But when I saw somebody on Twitch playing this game, I was immediately captivated when I saw kind of how hardcore it was. At first, I thought it was Minecraft as they were playing because it looks a lot like Minecraft. It looks a lot like Minecraft with like a really good extra pack. But then when I saw that it's way more hardcore than Minecraft, and this is a lot deeper than Minecraft, I was interested and I went ahead and bought it. So right now, guys, the game is $22 on the website. I think it's like $24.50 on itch.io, and it's a little bit more, like 26.27 over on Humble Bundle. Regardless, guys, you do have the option to play this on single or multiplayer. Settings, you do have a lot of different settings here. I've increased my field of view here a little bit. You have mouse sensitivity, which defaults to 50. I've turned that up just a little bit. And you have all your controls here. And then accessibility. And we're going to go ahead here, guys, and jump into a new game. Alright, guys, so when you hit single player, you just jump in, you create a new world. This is what you see. So this is the name. When you make your account, it's going to ask you for a password, your email address, and that kind of thing. And then it's going to ask you for a character name. So it doesn't matter what computer you then run this game from. You can run it from multiple different computers, but your character is always going to have that same name. So I've named my character Vector Z, thinking I'd be able to save it. It's the name of one of my Steam games. But yeah, you can't change it. It doesn't look like. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into a standard world. This is the default survival experience of Vintage Story. Balance exploration, building, and survival. You also have an exploration world. Kind of tells you the world height, wilderness survival, and then for players that enjoy challenging combat and survival mechanics. So this is basically hardcore mode. Homo sapiens removes all lore content and evidence of current and past civilizations. You're the first and only human on the planet. Stronger focus on realistic survival. And then you also have your creative mode here. But we're going to go ahead and just start off with the basic standard mode, the default mode if you would, and load it up. And I love that, like Minecraft, it's going to give you a random seed, so you're never going to play it exactly the same world or, the same map and everything like that twice in a row, because it's randomly generated when you create a world. So I would think we're going to be coming to a character creation screen here in just a moment. Yes, there we go. So this looks like a female. I don't see a sex choice here, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and randomize this. Okay, so we can... Yeah, we can change the hairstyle. Balding. Afro. Combed. That's combed, huh? Okay. Interesting. So you do have quite a few choices here. I don't think it's really going to matter, guys, to be honest. We're just going to go ahead and do that. Eye color. Yeah, let's do a voice pitch very low here. And we're going to go ahead and confirm that. So you leave behind your old life, crawl into a new world. Commoners are journalists from a multitude of backgrounds. Well, they have no defining skills or strengths to speak of. They also lack the weaknesses of those who specialize. So you have no positive or negative traits as a commoner. Or then you go into a hunter. You have focused range damage, etc. But you also are farsighted. You're claustrophobic. You drop ore. You have a slower mining speed, etc. A malefactor is faster at foraging and pilfering. But then you have less health hit points, you have a reduced range distance for attacking, and a less damage that you do. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of like Project Zomboid in a way, where you can take different, different attributes that are going to either increase or decrease your overall. I think we're just going to go ahead and start this game off with the basic commoner. And we kind of hear our character here. No, I have played this. I have played around with it for just, I don't know, not that long, guys. Maybe 20 minutes. So, this is a whole new world, new character. And when I played around with it, I was really just looking to get the feel for the game. I did find out that, like, F5, for example, is a way you can go from third person to first person. So you just tap your F5 key, whatever you want to do. And then you can come up and it'll tell you what kind of block or what you're looking at. You just kind of highlight what you're looking at, and that tells you that's grass. And then you can kind of punch a block like this and break it. And then you can get a block, and then you can use right click to place the block down, I do believe. There we go. I like the music. Music is very happy-go-lucky, if you would. And the music will get really dark and like energetic when you have like a wolf chasing you or something happens dramatic. Okay. Shell stones, slate stones. Okay. I do know that you want to go and you want to get some like flint is one of the first things you want to get. Puffball, mushroom. Use a knife to harvest quicker, but we can break it with our hands. And we got, what did we get here? You can hit E to go into your inventory and crafting. It's a plant. Perishable, fresh for 18 days. Okay. So, one thing with this game, guys, is your inventory is pretty much, yeah, you don't really, this is your crafting thing. This is where you craft. So all your inventory is right here, and if you want to increase this inventory space, you have to create like baskets. So I did kind of figure that out a little bit, and I'll kind of show you how that works. But one of the first things we want to look for, I know, is we want to look for some flint, and it's kind of a gray in color, kind of a darkish gray, I think. We also want to be looking for some food, and it looks like we found some food here. Yep. And what is this here that we found? We found some turnips, okay. Turnip seeds as well. Okay. So we could plant more seeds, especially if we have... So we do want to eventually find a place to call home. So we're going to want to acquire some sticks as well. But this right here is loose flint, guys. See how it's kind of a light gray and a dark gray? That's kind of what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up. And we're not looking for slate right now. We're looking for flint. You want to be really careful when you get up on these hills because you can fall and do a lot of damage. I had that happen to me already. Okay. We're just continuing to climb here, aren't we? We got a good view from up here, though. What is this? Quartz bits. I haven't seen that yet. So there's a lot of different kinds of resources in this game, for sure. Loose flint. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take that. Loose flint. We want to go ahead and pick that up as well. I think I heard a chicken. Oh, yep, it went over this way. Let's take a look at this chicken. There they are. Got a black one, got a couple of white ones. That's too cool. I like it. My first chicken I've seen in this game, guys. They are running for me, that's for sure. Okay, what is this? A large piece of driftwood. Okay. Because we're over here by a lake or by some water. You can hit the M key and you can kind of see the randomly generated map that you have. And you can also you have waypoints, you have prospecting, owned resources. So there's a lot to uncover as you explore your world. Look at that chicken swimming. Yeah, I like it. I think the graphics are really nice in this game, guys. So there again is some more loose flint. So we have 5 loose flint now, guys. One thing that's different about this game than like Minecraft is the crafting process is quite a bit more extensive than what you might be used to in Minecraft. So what you want to do to craft is you want to get to like an empty piece of, basically an empty floor. And then you're going to go ahead and hold shift to crouch down, and you're going to select your flint after you have it. And you're going to basically right click, and once you do that, you're going to see different things you can make. So we can make 6 arrowheads with the flint we have. We can make an axe head, we can make a hoe head, we can make a knife head, we can make a shovel head, and we can make a spear head. We're going to go ahead and start off by making an axe head, and then we want to make a dagger as well. So this is basically, you put a slab of flint down, and then what you need to do is you need to carve out all the blocks that are highlighted in yellow. And you want to make sure you don't carve out any of these, or you can break your flint and you'll lose it. So to do this, you want to make sure you also have your flint selected when you carve these out. And what I found is if you just carve the blocks closest to, oops, see how I accidentally, hopefully we don't break it. But yeah, see, we carved that side out. Now we just got to carve the other side out. Now you could start over here on the very right hand side, but then you're going to have to chip away at every little piece. But if you carve away on the inside here, like this, then all the other pieces on the outside will break away once you separate. So that is kind of how you craft your pieces there. Now it looks like it disappeared, but we heard that kind of a little happy sound. And we can see, if we hit the E key, we can move our cursor, we can see we made a flint axe head. So let's go ahead and do that again, but let's make a dagger head now here. So again, we have our flint highlighted. You have to hold shift and crouch down, and then right click on an empty piece of the world. And then we're going to go ahead and make a knife blade. And you see the knife blade is a little bit smaller here. Again, you want to have your flint highlighted when you do this, this cutting, if you would. And you just want to go ahead and cut it away on the inside there. And we got that side done. Now this side is a little more jagged. So we kind of got to be careful here. Don't get in too big of a hurry. I do believe we're going to go ahead and try to do it really quickly here. Oh, see? Yep, see how if I try to do it really quickly, I kind of messed it up. But I did still succeed. Because I got a knife head right here. So now, if we select our knife head... Oops, put that back. If we select our knife head, we can use it, but we're just kind of holding a knife head. We don't have a handle. So what you want to get for a handle is you want to get a stick. So sticks are pretty obvious. I mean, they look like sticks laying around. But if you don't have any sticks, guys, one thing you can do is you can come up to a bush or a tree like this and see how it says up at the top where I'm looking for my cursor's at. It says maple branchy leaves. If you see branchy anywhere, whatever you're looking at, that means there's branches in there. And so if you go ahead and smack at it, you are going to free up some sticks or branches from the bush or the tree or whatever you're smacking at. And see how that stick just fell down right there? We have to get inside there, but we picked it up. And you kind of automatically pick it up. So we definitely want to get at least one more stick because we have 2 tools to make here. We're looking at soil now. You want to make sure you're focused on the branchy maple leaves. Yeah, I don't see any sticks that fell there. Okay. That is some happy music for sure. Maple leaves, see how that's like maple leaves? That wouldn't have any branches if we hit that because we don't see the word branchy in there. You definitely want to look for the word branchy to get sticks. Or, you know, if you're looking around, you should be able to find some sticks in the ground. Oh, we definitely want to take this. This is some growing onions. Let's go ahead and pick these up here, guys. Okay. Yeah, that's something to cook with or some food for sure. But look at our inventory. Look how quickly our inventory has filled up here, guys. So you might want to hit E to go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. But this is how you make your... Let's say we want to go ahead and make our knife, right? So rather than just holding this blade like we're doing now, we can just put the blade in. It doesn't matter where you put it. I just put it in the middle here and then put a stick right underneath it. And then it's actually going to make a flat knife and drag that back down to your hotbar. And now you actually have a proper knife rather than just holding a knife blade. So birch leaves, notice how this doesn't have branchy, so we're not going to get any branches there. We're definitely looking for another stick so we can make our axe, so we can chop down some trees so we can get some wood. Why don't we try swimming over here to this tree over here? I like the flies. Look at the flies there. That's pretty cool. And look how clear the water is. Okay, so we got maple branchy leaves again, and notice how the knife is definitely helping us cut through it a lot quicker than just using our hands. And now you see we've already picked up 2 sticks there. And there's another stick we just picked up. So we have a few sticks here. So let's go ahead and hit E again, and let's go ahead and craft our axe. Let's just do it down here this time. And there we go. Now notice we have 3 sticks right down there, but when we grab this axe and put it back down here, and then we close out of this, it's going to give us our 2 sticks back at the bottom, right? So one thing we don't need here is we don't need this low fertility soil. We always want to keep up. So we keep picking it up. So I'm not sure exactly how you want to do that so you don't pick it up automatically. That's a little bit cumbersome. I wish there was a way to just destroy it. There we go. We threw it pretty far away that time. Alright, so another thing you want to look for, guys, when you're starting off that I've seen here is you want to look for these cattails. And you should have cattails somewhere around where you start, hopefully. We're going to use our knife that we created, and we're going to go ahead and cut this. And we want to get these cattails here. And do we have room for the cattails? Yeah, we got a maple seed. We don't want that. Alright. What we want is the cattails. Okay. And we're just going to use our knife again, and we're going to use these cattails. And what you want to do here, guys, is you want to get, I think it's like 10 cattails. And I'll show you why you want to do that. This is some of the first things you probably want to do when you go to play this game. And I did kind of figure this out by looking at the user manual, the tips and everything like that. Okay. We hear the sounds of insects flying around. Here's a lot of cattails right over here. Yeah, you just kind of look for these plants with the big brown headers on it. Alright guys, so once you gather at least like 10 or 12 cattails, what you want to do is go back into your crafting menu here. And you want to go ahead and take your cattails. And you want to put them in this fashion. You want to go ahead and... You want to put them in sets of 2. And once you got at least 2 in each one, it's going to take 2 in each one of these, kind of make like a little U right here. And then it's going to make a little hand basket. And what you do then is take this hand basket and drop it in one of these 4 down here. And it's going to give you the rest remainder. So if you just close out of it, it'll give you those 3 back. But notice we've increased our inventory space by 3. So then if you do the same thing, you go ahead and get 10 more cattails and put at least 2 piles in that same pattern. You're going to make yet another basket, and then you're going to have an additional 3 inventory slots. Alright guys, we've collected 10 more cattails, so again, we're going to go ahead and open up our crafting menu here again. And again, you just want to make sure you have at least 2 of these in every spot. And that you would make another basket. And then once we add this, you'll see that we add another 3 slots to our inventory right here. So that's kind of how that works. So then we could ultimately add 2 more cat baskets there. We would need to get 20 more cattail total. It's 10 cattail per basket. But now we've essentially what you'll end up doing is you'll end up increasing your inventory space from 10 slots to adding 12 more slots. So you're more than double your total inventory capacity, and that's highly recommended as one of the first things to do. Go ahead and find some flint, make you a stone axe so you can start chopping down trees, make you a stone knife as I showed you, and then find some cattail and increase your, double your carrying capacity. And that's the first things you want to do in this game. So I'll be back with more, guys. We're going to go ahead and cut this short here as we chase this bunny over the land here. But that's kind of how you start off, or how you want to start off. And always keep a lookout for plant, guys, and pick that up, because you're definitely going to want a bunch of flat plant. You're going to want a bunch of sticks, and I kind of showed you how to get those sticks, and I showed you how to get the cattails so you can get started off and set yourself up for success. And in the meantime, we definitely need to get some food as well. So right now, we did pick up those turnips. Sometimes you'll find like berry bushes, red bushes. Definitely get those if that's what you're finding where you're at. Or you might look for the turnips or the onions like I found in my area. But you definitely want to get some kind of food to keep you satiated. And so if we go ahead and highlight our turnips here now, we can use our right mouse button to eat. And you'll see that green bar filling up as we eat our turnips. So keep yourself foods full so you're not dying of hunger, guys. And get that inventory space like I showed you. And get yourself a couple of flint tools with the axe and the dagger to start things off. And then also make sure you're looking around. Make sure you're not running into a bear or a wolf or some other kind of enemy that might take you out really quickly. So hopefully you guys have liked the way I've started this the video out, the series out. I plan on making more of these videos. But if you'd like to see more of this game, definitely go ahead and comment down below. Let me know that you like the series I've started so far, and let me know what you think of what you're seeing about this game. Vintage Story, guys. And again, it is available on their website. It's available on itch.io, and it's available on Humble Bundle at this time. Not available on Steam, but once you get it, you can play with friends, so it does have multiplayer. So as we see here, guys, I believe that's an enemy. I think that's in the first video I showed. And as the sun starts to set, you're going to see stuff like this. And I do believe you want to stay away from that, because I do believe that is not good. So I don't exactly know what that is, but yeah, it doesn't look good to me. So anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next video, everybody, and we'll take it from here. Peace, everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.